See, that's one benefit about the bicycle. I can stop here and not be in anybody's way. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I apologize for the stream going dead, but like I said, that warning came up again about the phone being this time it actually shut down. And I'm not going to stay live too long this time. I just wanted to film the aftermath for you guys because I only got 15% left battery, so I'm going to go dead soon anyways. But I wanted to live stream the aftermath here for you. Now that engine right there is from Chico Municipal Airport. Now that's at least 26 miles away from us. So that took a while to get here. Engine Oroville, no, not Oroville, Chico Municipal Airport engine. That's it. That is over there. But as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the fire is out, the smoke is out, the plane is foamed down. I think it's safe. The road is also open. The road is open now. We have traffic. Someone did try and stop a couple minutes ago right there and be a looky-loo, but the highway patrol, the sergeant here, but that's what I said to him. That's the benefit of the bicycle, is I can stop here and not be in anybody's way. But as you can see, ladies and gentlemen, the fire is out now. And you know, I was telling you, the nose cone is gone. It's gone. It's melted. That picture I'm gonna have with the nose cone, I'll put it up. What I'll do when I get back to the operations center, I did say in the previous stream I would post a picture to Twitter and my community page. What I'll do is I'll go into GIMP and I'll make it a collage so I can put 4 photos together and have it post as one image. So I can do sort of a little before and aftermath for you guys. So that'll probably be up in the next hour or two. Just keep checking my community tab on YouTube, or if you follow me on Twitter, just keep checking there because I'm going to post to both. And maybe I'll, for giggles, I'll post to my Flickr page the photo. I don't have many, or any, matter of fact, I don't have any pictures added to Flickr, so maybe this will be the first one. But yeah, follow me on there. I'm going to have my photos be Creative Commons so people can use them for stories and whatnot. Apologize for the shakiness, ladies and gentlemen, but it's really hard to shoot through this hole in the fence here. I'm going to try and hold my phone up against the fence. But if anybody wants to look up the tail number of the aircraft, there it is. I believe it's 91GY. I think that might be that little letter there that's sticking out. I can't tell for sure. But the first 4 tail numbers are N91G. N1. No, the first tail numbers are N91G. N91G are the first 4 tail numbers. I can't see what the 5th one is, but I don't think I'm going to be able to now because the foam truck just sprayed a load of foam back on it. Yes, correct. N91G are the first 4 tail numbers. So if any of you guys on flydarthere.com want to pull that plane up, you might be able to find out where it was headed to. But those are the first 4 tail numbers of our aircraft. And we're still open for business. Plane, I don't think the airport is closed because we just had a plane fly over us and it's landing now. So I don't think this has affected airport operations. So this wreckage is probably just going to sit here for a while until NTSB does their thing and show up, and because I don't think the Highway Patrol and the Sheriff's Department are going to investigate this unless there's a criminal element. But then I think that becomes the FBI's jurisdiction. Now don't quote me on that. I'm not the expert of who gets jurisdiction over aircraft investigations when it comes to a criminal matter, but from my understanding, the NTSB comes out to all aircraft accidents to investigate. Now we got another guy stopping over here, but he's got a white truck, so he might be one of the Highway Patrol or something. Not Highway Patrol, but one of the CAL FIRE people or county people. Oh, no, just another looky-loo. But yeah, the fire is out, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going for 5 minutes now. Gave you the quick aftermath. I only got 11% battery, so I think I'm going to kill the stream now to conserve the remaining 10% I have until I get back to the operations center so I can put the phone on the charger. But thanks for everybody that tuned into the live streams today. That is the aftermath for you, and make sure to check out my if they do. Thank you, Bunny Boots, for clarifying that, because I know some other countries, for example, a really good aircraft accident, if anybody wants to check out, is and it's, I believe, 34 years ago, last week, August 15th. That was the anniversary of the crash of Japan Airlines Flight 123, the deadliest aircraft disaster in Japan's history. It killed 530 people, if I remember correctly, and only four people survived. But it turned out is what the cause of the crash was is the bulkhead had previously suffered a tail strike in a previous accident, and on that repair, the repair called for a certain number of row of rivets. Well, the people that did the repair only put in, I think it was there were 2 or 1 row of rivets short of the repair, so they did a crap job, if you will. And they calculated with that, faulty repair. I mean, it's not faulty. It was 70% repaired of what it should have been repaired. And they calculated that it would have lasted 11,000 hours of flight time before it would have finally blew. And when it crashed, Japan Airlines Flight 123, they were then entering that plane's 12,000 hour of flight time since that repair. And what happened is, during that flight, the stress on the metal and the rivets became too much. The rear bulkhead exploded, and they suffered an explosive decompression. And what happened because of that is a piece of the plane ripped the tail fin off, and because on those bigger planes, a lot of the hydraulics run through the tail of the plane. Yes, Boney Boots, everybody, Gary Blackpool said says it's 8 people, but it's also been said it was 10 people that were in this plane, but everybody made it out safely, miraculously. But back to what I was saying about Japan Airlines Flight 123, because the hydraulics were in the tail and the tail got ripped off, they lost all hydraulic fluid, and basically the plane just cruised until they crashed into the mountains. And what's really remarkable is on the flight simulations that they had experienced pilots do afterwards to see if they could save the plane, they had a very hard time of controlling it and managed to maybe stay in the air for 10 or 15 minutes after the simulated accident, happened. Whereas Japan Airlines, the actual flight, stayed in the air for about half an hour to 45 minutes before it actually crashed. Whereas people on the simulation could only stay in the air for about 10-15 minutes. It just really shows how remarkably skilled the pilots were in handling the aircraft in that just no-win situation, and how terrifying it must have been for all the people on board to just be cruising like that for half an hour to 45 minutes, not knowing what's going to happen next. But that's a very good example of why it's important to do your repairs correctly and make sure your maintenance is up to par. But we'll have to see what comes out of this investigation. I went a little longer. Now I'm down to 6% battery, so I'm going to go ahead and kill it. The live stream, ladies and gentlemen, if I can zoom out. There we go. There we go. Let me turn this around. So I'd just like to real quick say thank you all for tuning in. The previous stream we had at most, I think it was 30-some people in the very beginning, and we had 30 likes on the previous stream, and I don't get a lot of live stream views, but 30 people, that's a lot. So thank you all for tuning in, and thank you for coming to the stream afterwards after the phone overheated. Appreciate that, everybody tuning in. Yeah, I guess I'll be code 4 now and 1098 back to the station. Well, I'm 1098, the assignment's complete, so I'll be 1019 to the station, if you will, for all you code talkers out there. But thanks again for tuning in. This has been, well, I'm definitely say this has fucked up my day. I mean, I had some other things planned, but I'll push them off to Friday or maybe tomorrow. Well, actually Friday, because I got to go to court tomorrow, Thursday, and I may be live streaming again tomorrow morning in the courtroom because